going on? Grand Rising. Today is Friday, July the 19th, 2024. What we're going to be looking at today is going to be dollar index and the futures market. Um, and so coming into the end of the week, this whole week, what we've really gotten has been pretty stagnant when it comes to dollar index. So our bias, just want to let this load up really quick. Our bias was, the beginning of the week from the market open, which I need to mark that here again. So I think I erased it. But from the market open, which we'll just go ahead and mark here. I'll do it really fast here. We got 5 minutes before the open. So that's the market open. So before the week started, we had seen where the market had opened. Market had opened here, kind of rallied up, attempted to break that 104.50 level on Tuesday. And what we said was, is if we continue to get shorts, like my if then statement on Tuesday was, if I get a rejection of 104.50, I wanted to see that rally on futures, which we ended up seeing a massive rally on futures. Now that price is starting to come back up, right? And we're starting to attack daily back into that 104.50 and maybe even pop above it. Looks more than likely it could pop above and hit 104.60. We can anticipate more shorts on futures, right? Because this looks like it's more than likely going to go up on daily and possibly close a good weekly bullish projection. Now, when you take a look at your futures market, right, because you're going to be looking for short positions in that situation, we have really our eyes are set on this 19,700 area and this imbalance 19.6. But if they can hold at this area today because of how they already took the lows of the day on more intraday time frames, they may hold this area for a small pop before they decide to drop it. But overall, if you have that bullish dollar bias, obviously, I talked a lot about 41,000 on YM. But bigger picture now is that eventually, like I said, we were going to run out all these people from the all-time highs, and you'd probably be able to find a really good short from some position back down to 41 at some point. So to see 41 starting to fail in that monthly open for July is all the way back in 39,500 land. We could make our way down here on futures. So bullish dollar, down futures, we'll see. Now, when you take a look more at the intraday price from overnight, you look at the 4 hour here. 4 hour price looked really good. We attempted a couple things in here yesterday. I actually was, I can't remember exactly. There was one successful trade and one not, but was looking to attack in this area here, and they're still holding this area. But like I said, on that daily, as you can see, we still have had for a long time on H4 this liquidity open. So I need to go ahead and jump over to intraday here in a second. So this is the liquidity from a long time ago that I think could get swiped as well. So when you look at like this, they're either going to do a couple things today. This is what we're looking at for ES as well, that imbalance area. And then, like I said, there's so much room to fall down to 40,600. So really quick, I'm going to show you guys a couple things here on NQ. Oh, I have intraday first, really quick. I'll do intraday really fast. So intraday, right? Asian liquidity open. They bottom ticked the market overnight. Same thing here. Asian liquidity open. Asian liquidity open. Remember, YM does her own thing though. She has a lot of room to fall before she can ball. So yeah, I'm gonna be paying attention to this area. I'd love to find possibly a buy up to then exit in these areas. But if price flies and doesn't give me a chance to lock in a buy, then I'll just be looking for shorts in probably the 20,080 levels, 2100 levels, possibly, right? But I don't trust these double tops, so we'll just have to kind of see what they present. But that being said, lock in, make sure you went through your trader's constitution, and I'm gonna move you guys over to the snipe window. Let's have a really good day. Let's finish the week strong, and let's get it. And with that price, like I said, being so open at the Asian liquidity, it's really interesting to see. Okay, so 35 seconds. Let's lock in here. Okay, 20 seconds. Okay. So ES is in a really good spot. Looks really good. YM looks really nice too. So I'm gonna be locked in here and see if I can see a signal. I'd like it more in the 20 levels. That'd be a little bit more ideal for me when it comes to like a 5-minute setup. I can frame that risk, but the other two are showing the signs right off the open. So let's see how that first minute closes. So yesterday they first moved down and you could take it and put your stop at the previous high, but today I'm just not trusting that as much. Um, and then I need to understand every 50 level, half level. Okay, we're getting into the area 19,850. Okay. So this is kind of the area, like I said, 5 minute 15. I want to see how we get in. Um, okay, so really, really nice price so far. And like I said, it's kind of crazy to see them run away from the Asian liquidity, but okay. So watching this area, like I said, pretty tough here. So I do want to take that below open. Hopefully they fill it below. And if price can continue to work out in this area, then I'll, as it builds and makes higher highs and higher lows, I may build into the position a little bit. But as of right now, I like where we're at, and then I like the take profit areas um, to be 20,050. So I'm gonna move that. Our entry is 64, so let's just move it to here for now. Okay, 64. So that's about a 30-point risk. So yeah, that's about as good as I want to get it. And then I'd want it a little bit lower, possibly. I need that entry to be in 15-minute alignment. 5-minute was not that best of alignment either, to be honest. But I think we can continue to find something here on pullback. So if price pulls back like that, then I can always add in more as price pushes below New York Open. ES not really showing the strength. YM still kind of weak. So as price dips, that's when I add on. I'm not gonna add on if price doesn't dip lower. Right, so price is nice and above New York Open. So okay, so that looks good. Price is continuing. I don't see an add-on for me personally. So what I'm gonna do is oh, I did one contract. Wicked, wicked. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, but I was gonna cut some here at the high of day of these double tops, but what we'll do is we'll just continue to manage this trade. Goal is probably gonna be up to the 2100s, like right above that wick looking left if it can work. Now the other thing is if we break this high of the 5 minute here of some internal liquidity, then I'm going to probably trail the risk on this just because it's already a pretty good day. So that's a little internal liquidity, right? And so we're trying to keep our focus here, right, on where the 5 minute presents and where the 15 presents. Looking at that H4, it looks like a really nice trade that could possibly go and blast the highs. So I'm looking for this and I'll take some notes here. But if I had the two contracts right now, what I would be doing is trailing one to break even, accepting the risk on this other. And so that's kind of what the mindset was. I don't know how I didn't initially get in with that amount. Dollar looks really strong. So we need to be understanding of what's happening there. We're not really getting that 15-minute push at New York Open on yeah. So if we can get back below here, I may attempt to back below New York Open. I may attempt to buy some more of the position here. Stop loss 835. 835. Okay. Because people will get faked out. 835, 75. And then they'll want to exit the orders potentially. So I think that they could hold this level, but we'll see. We only want to try it again back below New York. So we'll try and add our position in here. I should have waited. I could have had the New York a little bit better there. So now we have our risk on the table. We have everything set and we have a target that's pretty legit. We actually have two targets. So I thought it was going to push me below New York Open, my order when I did that. It was pretty close. I just hesitated for like 2 seconds and you can't do that. Okay, so just in case something crazy happens too, because we have had power outages overnight, I'm going to make sure I'm covered both of these positions at the lows here. And if we can go and break here and here, obviously here, then I know we're going to be in a better position. And then here, I'll reevaluate up to 2100 possible. ES showing some strength off that New York Open, which is a good sign. So not bad. And then I like the 845, or basically 840 5 minute candle that we got loading here, going back above 1900. It looks pretty good. So So price is looking really good here. We're pushing up, we're going to the areas. I think I managed the trade a little bit better today by starting with that one. But I think what I wanted to do was start with 2 contracts and then add another 2 contracts, or at least one. So pretty good day. We pushed through here. I think I'll go ahead and knock one off. If we can get through that area there. So what are we gonna buy? Okay, so I want to see price go at least up to here. 100 points would be, what is that? They gave us, what is my average? 73s. Wow. Okay, so them breaking the highs would be exactly what I'm looking for today, something like that. So nothing too crazy. We can get to here is more of the target area personally. So that's kind of what we're looking for to happen here today. Beautiful snipe. Beautiful snipe. Now, will we get above those highs? That's going to be the question here. Okay. ES showing hella strength up into the Asian liquidity, so that looks really good to me. To push. Now, if we get to daily open, we need to really be paying attention, looking left here. So watching that 1 minute pretty tough. In case I need to literally exit some of this. We'll sell some, just in case. Just in case, dude. All right, so 20.050 is looking a little bit better now with what I have left on the board. Now, if we can't break this high of day, then I'd be surprised, but I think we are going to push through it. I'm going to be watching right here. So just trailing my risk up on the remainder here. Because if we don't get that push on through, then I'm probably going to be out of here for today. So the way that's looking, I'm probably out. So that's it for me today. It's a Friday. I like to get in and out. I like to exit at the daily opens. This price is still open over here, I think, for the high of day. But I'm not gonna sit here and play around with them. So with that being said, I know it's a super short stream, but that's sometimes how Fridays are. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. Take it one step at a time. Play play your game. Don't focus on the social media world, the Lambos and stuff like that. All that will come. I think when you acquire more skill and understanding of the long terms of this, I really look at this and I say, if you can make $400 to $1,000 a day, that's major. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the recording, and I do see prices flying the rest of the day. I have about 5 micros from the same price, 18,850. So I'm going to be managing that up into the 2,200 area into the rest of the day. So with that being said, you guys have a good rest of your day.